Hi, how are you all? My name is Shahid and you are watching Tooniverse Academy, where 2D animation is taught in detail and in simple language. When we open the software Adobe Animate, what do we see first? Let me show you the interface. So I clicked on Adobe Animate, and now its window opens. After the software opens, the first thing we need is a new file. Only then can we understand the whole interface and software properly. At the top, you'll see some options which are common in most software. But we specifically need to create a new document so we can explore the interface. Click on File. As soon as we click on it, all the options open. We'll click on New to begin. The shortcut for this is Ctrl+N. So I click on New. It's possible that your software might already show this window when it opens. That's okay. Now let's understand it in some detail. If you look at all these options, you might feel overwhelmed and a little bored, especially in the first video. So we'll only focus on what's most important. You'll notice that character animation is highlighted. Why is that highlighted while the others like social, games, education, ads, web, and advanced are not? If you click on character animation, you'll see that it selects the HD format. You can check its resolution here. Width is 1280 and height is 720. If I change it to full HD, the resolution updates to 1920 by 1080. So HD is lighter, and full HD is better if your system can handle it. If your system has low RAM, like 2 GB or 4 GB, then you can work in HD to avoid lag or crashes. But I would suggest mostly using HD or full HD. Don't go for 4K unless absolutely necessary, because the files become too heavy. Apart from that, there are many preset formats given here, for social media videos like Facebook, square, vertical, or landscape formats, games, iPhone and tablet resolutions, education, ads, or web design. These presets are already created for your convenience. But for our character animation and story making work, we'll simply click on Create. Once you click Create, you'll see a lot of options and tools. Don't panic. I will explain everything step by step. This center area is our canvas, where we create our animations or artwork. If you want to zoom out or in, press Ctrl on your keyboard and scroll your mouse wheel. On the right side, you'll see the Properties panel. When you click on the canvas or stage, you can change the background color here. I've made it a slight gray. At the top, you'll see the general menu that's common in every software. On the left side, we have our toolbar with drawing and animation tools. This full middle area is our canvas, where we create original animations and artwork. Below, you'll see the timeline, where the actual animation work happens, like managing frames and keyframes. Right now, I won't go into too much detail. We're just getting familiar with the interface. I've already explained the tools in separate videos within this playlist. On the right side, the Properties panel allows you to edit layer properties, artwork details, and make changes. For example, you can select an object and change its color using the color window. If no object is selected, it shows general frame properties. If something is selected, it shows object properties. We'll understand these things in detail later, in upcoming videos, as and when we need them. Looking again at the timeline below, on the left you'll see a plus symbol icon. This is to add a new layer. You can also create folders. I'm moving quickly because I only want to introduce the interface for now. When we go deep into layers, I'll explain the topic very clearly in a separate video. Besides that, you also get a camera option and parenting view used for creating parent-child relationships in animation layers. This is a good option. We will look at it as well. There's another option too, but we won't cover that in this course. In the Layers section under Properties, we get some additional options similar to what we see in other software. There are a couple more features we'll explore when we dive deeper into layers. Now, what is a frame? What is a keyframe? What is a blank keyframe? These are essential elements, and once you understand frames and keyframes, everything else becomes easier. We also have the onion skinning option available. This allows you to preview multiple frames and helps in creating smoother animations. From here, we can play and pause our animations. We can also enable looping to see the animation continuously. Next, this option here controls the zoom level of the timeline. If you slide it to the right, the timeline expands and shows more frames. I usually work within this default view. This much space is enough for me, and it works great. You should also practice with it. Hold Ctrl and scroll your mouse wheel up or down, and use the spacebar with your thumb to move around. Try it out. Now, I've zoomed in a lot and want everything to fit in the window. To do this, go to the top where it shows 21% or whatever your zoom level is. Click on that arrow and choose Fit in Window. It will automatically adjust the canvas to fit your screen. Now, one more important topic: how to customize the workspace in Adobe Animate. All the panels you see, properties, tools, timeline, etc., are movable. For example, if I want to move the color window, I can simply drag it. You'll see a blue highlight indicating where you can drop it. Drop it when the blue highlight appears, and it will dock there automatically. You can also take the color window out and keep it wherever you want: left, right, bottom, or even as a floating panel. Similarly, you can move the properties panel anywhere you like. This customization is completely up to your preference. You can resize, minimize, or rearrange anything. If you want, you can remove the toolbar or dock it elsewhere. And if by chance you mess things up and want to reset the layout, just go to the window menu, then click Workspace, and choose Basic or Workspace 1. If you're on Workspace 1 and it's already customized, it might not reset. In that case, switch to Basic again, and the layout will return to default. You can also save your custom layout if you've arranged it nicely. I hope you now understand the full interface of Adobe Animate. If you found this video helpful, please save this playlist and share it with your animator friends. I'll see you in the next class. Till then, keep learning. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to Tooniverse Academy. Bye and take care.